Well, I kind of knew this was coming eventually, and it's been very hard getting ready to make this video to explain to you guys what happened, what's gonna happen now, what's new, what are some of my future plans. So here it is. It was my birthday. I was just out. October 10th was my 30th birthday. I was hanging out with some of my friends. We went out to New Jersey, just having a nice, safe little party. And all of a sudden, I started getting these notifications on my phone about copyright strikes. And I immediately started freaking out, right? So this was quite the weird timing that it would happen right when I'm out and about, very busy, unable to really use much of my laptop and sit away and work. And I started looking at what's happening, and I immediately noticed that it was Sketchy Micro. So right here on the screen, you can see I still have 2 active copyright strikes. The issue is if you get 3 copyright strikes, right, they tell you here, if you get 3 copyright strikes, your account, along with any associated channels, will be subject to termination, which is what was going to happen. So I was scheduled to be deleted. You can see here there were 2 copyright strikes right here. They're both related to Sketchy Micro, Sketchy Medical Pathology, Sketchy Medical Cardiovascular. And immediately I started looking into what's happening, and the best thing I could do at that moment was to just remove all my videos, because it wasn't just in microbiology that I referred to some of those sketchy micro images. I also had videos where I would sometimes browse through the PDF, and maybe I would pass by microbiology because we were in respiratory talking about pneumonia or any other place where there's some kind of infectious chat going on. And if there was a sketchy image even for 10 seconds or 1 second in a video, that video was getting flagged. So eventually I started seeing what was happening, and I took all my videos off YouTube. So that kind of safeguarded me. I had a conversation with the sketchy people, and they took back one of their copyright strikes, thereby letting the channel live. And because of the active copyright strikes, I'm unable to go live. So what happens is if you have a copyright strike, then you just can't go live. You can't live stream as soon as you have one copyright strike. So you can see here, this one is gonna end January 10th. So once that copyright strike finishes, I'll be able to go live again on YouTube. Until then, what I can do is I can post videos. I can make videos like I'm making this one right now, and then upload it, but I cannot live stream. So that was very unfortunate, and it started coming to my mind, like, why did this happen right now, right? So it's like I've never advertised the channel because I knew there was a chance something bad could come out of it. You can see I could possibly have hit a ton more subscribers if I did advertise it heavily, but I didn't, because I was worried what could come out of that. So why now? Why all of a sudden right during my birthday? It was kind of fishy to me, right? And then when I got back is when I got one of the most disgusting emails I have actually ever seen. So right now we're in my USMLE live email box, where you can see this email address right here that I've been kind of waiting to share. So this guy, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce the name, or if it's a male or female, but Jokey, I would say, emailed me, "Hey Amir, I can talk with sketchy people to remove strikes on your videos because I'm the person who reported you. If you want any help, then you will have to give me a favor. Provide me your first aid PDF and NBME forms for free. Deal is not negotiable, and I won't reply to any of this. Your channel will be saved in just my one email. Think about it. I am a student and need it for my own studies. I won't be posting it anywhere, blah, blah, blah." And then he sent another email a couple of minutes later, and I have their personal emails too, where you can reach them. "I will provide all details if you want to help me." To which I responded, "I have a better idea. How about I share your email and identity with the world, as I'm doing right now? A human like you is despicable. You can't undo the report, and Sketchy won't just close their eyes now, because this guy thinks he can email them. It's fine that they're doing their job, but for you to talk like this is disgusting. I had free videos up, and I have no reason to send out free products to anyone after all the time I dedicated to it. You are the filth the earth no longer needs, and you are the filth that COVID-19 needs to eradicate. Purely disgusting." He responded to that, "Surely you can do it, but amazing things are coming on your way. Maybe this is just the beginning. I've planned many more things for you. Play safe. I had this pre-planned for your birthday gift. Still, you have chance. Double think about it. Won't be at loss. Your voice will be heart at right door," something like that. This account is most likely a fake account. It sounds like someone Indian is talking from how I read it. It's disgusting to see something like this though, right? Like I'm out here making videos for everyone, trying to help people for free, and the video going down, of course, affected my income, yes, but my biggest sadness of the channel being privatized was the thousands of emails I got during my birthday of people that I was helping, right? All these people from the East, people who are financially unstable or don't have money to spend on studies, people who have already spent too much money on studies and then they didn't really gain anything out of it, or people who have money but still couldn't afford anything that was actually good. Because honestly, and this might have some bias in it, of course, but I firmly believe there are no resources out there that were as good as the videos I was making. I mean, there are trolls all over Reddit talking about how my videos are and all that, and again, that's disgusting too, right? I'm making these videos for free out of my own free time. There's no reason to talk negative about it, right? So people are pretty disgusting, and it's because of bad people that you can't have nice things. This is a thing that's never going to go away, never has gone away, and has always been a problem. Of course, to me, this was really, really sad to see something like this happening, because now the hours and hours of work I had put into making those 200 plus videos in the First Aid Mastery playlist, the almost 50 to 60 videos of the NBME playlist, they all had to go away. That time going away was still something that I invested into myself because I studied and I became more proficient at the things I was making videos on, so it wasn't a complete loss to me. But the emails I got of people practically crying, tearing down, there were even people that were on the verge of possibly having to quit medicine and so on. That was the saddest stuff. That was the saddest stuff I had ever seen. I knew that I had good influence on many people and that I was helping many people, but to see those emails was what really, really showed me what happened. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do anymore, right? So now comes the question of what now and what's new. The only thing I can do now is to redo the videos without any copyright material, which means that my screen would have only things I wrote, right, or I came up with, and I would only talk things that I came up with, stuff like that. I would not be sharing, for example, First Aid or UWorld or Sketchy Micro, any of that in the videos. That would make this significantly more difficult, and I am obviously pretty burnt out. Like, I had just a couple months ago finished the Step 1 playlist. I was going into the CK playlist, and I was already done with everything Step 1 related. I was done with the NBME explanations. I really don't have any willpower to kind of do that all over again. I don't know if I eventually even will, which is actually pretty disheartening, right? I had to see what I feel like after enough time passes by and I'm ready to do it all over again. But the issue is that it's not going to help anyone that's taking their Step 1 anytime soon. I mean, if you guys are following me since 2018 or even early 2019, it took a year to finish the Step 1 playlist, First Aid Mastery videos, the NBME explanations, all of that. It took a year to finish that. I even had to take a break sometimes in between doing that. I remember that I had taken a long break before I even started respiratory, and then I finished up respiratory. Because it's just not easy, right? It takes a lot of time to do all of this stuff. So, I can't promise when any of these videos that I make will occur again. At the moment, what my heart is set on is to wait for 2021, First Aid 2021 to come out, and then I'll start creating my own content, and I'll make new videos for people that are possibly thinking of taking Step 1, maybe in late 2021. So then that leaves behind a lot of people that are taking their Step 1 sometime soon, like February 2021 or March 2021. What's going to happen with them? So for them, the only thing I could possibly do now was start offering my own courses, right? So if you go to my website, you'll find that the first thing you see here, this USMLE live course. Now, a lot of people were, of course, upset to see many things about this, namely the price. Now, of course, no one can tell me how much I'm going to sell my things for or how much my services are going to cost. But of course, it's up to you to complain, right? People are always going to complain. There's no way to stop that. But there's a reason that things have a cost and have a price. And it's very unfortunate. I get that I no longer will be able to help thousands and thousands of people all over the world, because that's something a platform only like YouTube can actually allow me to do. Any other platform I would use would be the same kind of issue where copyright is a thing. And I will eventually one day recover to the point where I'm able to help thousands again, but it's not going to be right now. So this course is actually made for me to tailor and sit down and work with about 30 people in a live session where, again, I won't be able to use any copyright stuff, where I'm just going to tutor them. Everyone's going to have access to the notes that I used for my own studies, right? So that way I don't have to have it on my screen. I'm going to give everyone access to my annotations, my explanations, and stuff like that, nothing copyright. And that way, when everyone has the stuff I'm talking about, the stuff I'm using to tutor, I don't have to have it on my own screen, right? So that's part of the reason why this course costs what it costs. On top of that, this price, honestly, in America, $400 a month is nothing. It's really not that big of a deal. But I can see how, of course, if you're coming from somewhere far in the East and you're not working, as most medical students are not working, then it's not something that's affordable. And I get that, but that's the point. I'm not trying to help everyone in the world. I can't. I just can't do it anymore because the YouTube channel is sadly gone. I can't really make videos and post them because it's easier and more fun to do it as a live stream. I like the interaction I was having with students. And right now I'm just completely burnt out. So since that copyright expires, one of the copyright strikes expires in January 10th, that's probably when I'm going to look forward to restarting my work. Until then, I needed to put something out there so I could help people that are taking their step one in by March 2021 or something. In this course, I'll be working with up to 30 people on an app called Discord. So this is what Discord looks like, right? All the links for everything are going to be in the description below. So there's going to be my email address, my Discord server, how to join it, which is this Discord server right here, the USMLE live course from my website, and my other YouTube channel where actually I might go live once in a while just to talk about stuff, right? So make sure you follow my personal YouTube channel as well, which is the USMLE 3 All of those links are going to be in the description below. This is Discord right here, right? So now you can see how there's a bunch of rooms on the left, right? So when you join, this is how the introduction tab looks like, right? So everyone that joins my server, they're going to get this little welcome message automated by Discord itself. On the right side, you're going to see all the people that are in the server. So there's about 65 people right now that are offline, and then 2 of us right here that are online. On the far left, you're going to have your home tab page. This is the USMLE live server. These are some other servers I'm part of. Right, so if you go to the home page, you get to see all the people that message you and stuff like that. Right, so those are all your friends and whatnot. You can add people as friends. All kinds of things happening here. That's basically the gist of it. So it's like an online community. All right, you get to message people directly. You can also interact with what people say, right, and respond to people. So on the left, you're seeing here we have study rooms, MBME discussions, focused principle studies, or focused system studies, which is going to have a bunch of stuff like this, right? So once this Discord server gets populated by more people, it's going to be a good resource, sort of like Reddit and stuff like that, for people to kind of come together and discuss things. So, right now, I think I saw someone mention something. Yeah, right here. So you can see in neurology, Cara and Alfredo right here, they connected. They're talking about things here. So that's kind of what's happening with these. Now, these are all voice chats. Text chat sessions, right? So these are all textual. You can see the hashtag sign. These are all textual discussion channels right here. All right, so that's what the hashtag means. And then the study rooms, this is where you can use audio and video. You can turn on your audio, you can turn on your video. What you're going to see is, if I actually shrink this a little, so you can see on the bottom left, you have your unmute, you have your deafen, so you don't hear anything. And then when you go into any channel where there would be the option to turn on your camera, that's also going to be down here, right? So that's what you're going to be doing here. And it's a wonderful resource for people to basically come together, help each other, study, and it also allows me to, let's say, for example, I see maybe 7 people in study room 2 talking about something. I might chime in, right? So I might be bored and free, and I might just drop in to say hi to everyone that's in there, see what they're talking about, give my 2 cents, and then just leave, right? And let them do their thing. It'll also be a great area for me to share my resources, share my teachings, handwritten notes I have, like my cheat sheet, or many other things that I've been coming up with in the past few weeks. And then you have this VIP course room, right? So the VIP course room is not going to be visible to anyone unless they're pink like this, right? So these are the people that I've kind of upgraded. So you can see I can upgrade people to VIP student role. When I do that, then you're able to see the VIP course room, which is what's related to this USMLE live course right here, right? So this is a monthly program. You will basically have me come live once a week for 2 to 3 hours to tell you what to study the upcoming week. And then I'll lecture on something key like biostats or neurology or congenital adrenal hyperplasia, something like that, so that you can make sure you master that topic, right? Urinary incontinences, whatever the topic might be for that moment. I might also go live at different times throughout the week just for fun, just to give extra resources, extra information, or a quick little chat about something. And the beauty of it all will be that it's something that allows me to live stream right here. So in this one right here, I'll share some live resources, whereas this one, you can see when I click on USMLE Live VIP course room, this is an audio channel. So you can see on the bottom left, let me just move it again. On the bottom left, you can see now I have my audio connected, my video, I can screen share, all kinds of things are happening there, right? So that's the stuff I'll be able to do in that room. And in that room, I only want up to 30 students at a time right now. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, so I want to see how it goes. So far, 12 people have already signed up. Those were people that were talking to me a long time ago. We were kind of connected, over the time that my channel was closing. And they had first access. So now I'm opening this up to everyone else. You are welcome to join the channel, join the Discord. Joining the Discord server is free. Come in here, say hi to everyone, join different rooms, connect with other people that are in here. You can always add someone else, talk to them, see what they're studying, and then maybe join up in a study room. And as it gets more and more populated, I'm obviously going to have more different channels on the left side to allow people to go use what they need to use. And of course, if you ever need anything else, you're more than welcome to suggest it here, and I'll start considering editing the server as I want to for everyone's use. And once the USMLE Live course gets started, it's starting November 1st at noon. Is going to be the first session. So that's basically tomorrow, right? And once we get started, I'm going to be lecturing on all kinds of things. Like, for example, tomorrow's lecture, first thing I'm going to do is give everyone the annotations for first aid, everyone that joined. And then tomorrow's lecture is going to be on biostats and biochem, and talking mainly about metabolism, how to master it, how to memorize it all pretty well, how to understand it, how it's going to get tested, stuff like that. It's a very high yield topic, and it's definitely one that many students really start cringing when they think about it, because no one wants to learn biochem, right? It's really annoying. It's a very difficult chapter in the sense that it's not something you really apply medically, right? It's something you apply as a student, but not something that you actually apply in the clinic every day. So that being said, that's my current new thing right now that I'm working on. As I keep prospering, as I keep thinking of more, I have a bunch of ideas right now, but as I keep getting the willpower to carry out some of these ideas, and as long as people are, continuing to support me and there aren't assholes like the one that emailed me trying to mess things up, I'm going to be here trying to do my best to provide everyone what I can. And, I'm very grateful to all of you for providing me the support you have, the love you have, and thank you very much. And with time, I'm sure things will get back to being on par. Until then, keep working hard, right? Keep working hard. Do what I was doing. Use first aid, use UWorld, study with everything in conjunction together, and always revise things so that you can memorize it to the best of your abilities. Thank you very much. Look forward to more videos from me about how to study, what to do, and how to utilize resources without me there, because now that's my new goal, to teach you guys how to study effectively like I had, and study effectively the way I was teaching without my live streams anymore. Thank you very much, guys. Keep it up, and I'll see you guys again in a bit.